Alright YouTube, welcome to the first video that I am putting out there on the internet for everyone to see. I was actually looking for a budget program, and it's kind of weird because you can find all these budget programs but they want to charge money, and I think that's like an ethical dilemma. Like I'm not really a fan of having to pay money just to save money. I would rather just find somebody who could, give me help for free, right? So that's kind of what I set out to accomplish. So I created a budget program in Microsoft Excel, and it's not really too complicated. So let's just show you a little bit about it, and if you want, I can get you a free copy. Just send me an email at panfriedpie@gmail.com, and I will email you this. But let's take a look at it and give you a little overview so you know what it actually does. So on this first tab down here, money expenses, what I did was I started over here with the annual expenses. So let's say that I pay $1,000 in loans every month, then that's the cost of the loan. That's the frequency, so 12 times once a month. So every year, my loans are costing me, $12,000. Okay, and it's the same thing for every story. So for your rent, your utilities, gas, food, health insurance, whatever it is that you're paying for on a monthly basis, you can just add up right here, and then that will tell you how much per year. This box right there tells you how much per year you are spending on whatever it is that you put into your annual expenses, right? Then I decided that I kind of wanted to tackle the taxable income issue. So let's pretend that I've got a salary of $60,000, and there's certain things like a 401k or an HSA, health savings account, that they will deduct from your salary before they tax it, which is actually a pretty good deal. Um, but it changes how much you actually see in the end. So if we wanted to capture how to do that, and to be able to budget it, then we would need to factor in the 401k. So basically, I enter my salary in $60,000, right? And then I put the 10% here for the 401k because that's what I would theoretically be contributing. And this box right here just calculates the 10% of that total salary. And if I get paid, once every 2 weeks, then there's 26 paychecks in a year, and I would pay $50 for my HSA, and that just adds everything up. And this box down here then shows you what your actual taxable income is. So I took that taxable income and I sort of mapped it up here, and you can see that with 29% taxes, then it will remove $15,283 from this taxed amount, and you subtract your monthly expenses and you get a total. So basically this says that with all my expenses exactly like this, and with the tax and the salary and the 401k and everything exactly how it is right now, then I would see an extra $1,437 per year. So just a good way to figure out how to lump everything together and get a general idea of what you can see or what you can expect, and how much leeway you have in what your budget is. Okay, if we click down here on the monthly tab, this is a little bit different. I broke everything down by month so I could see where my money was actually going, whether whether I was spending it faster or not as fast as the month before. So basically, I've entered in some values here into the month of July. So let's say July 12th, I bought $50 in gas, so I decided to put that in there. Let's take that out because I'm going to show you how this page kind of interacts. There we go. Okay, so what we've got is we've got these charts over here. If I delete my $50 in gas, then you see it change. And if I say, and this is all for the month of July, right? Because this is July. So if I take out this $300 in in loans that I spent, and I say only spent $100, then it'll automatically adjust that loan line. So basically, if you just enter everything in according to whatever categories you set up, which are right here up top, then these charts over here will tell you how much you spent during each month. The shaded area in the main chart is actually a total, so that's with everything that you've spent for that month, and it's read off the secondary axis. So this gray area here is being read off of this axis because it represents the sum of all of your individual expenses. So, and that'll update and change as you update and change your monthly expenses. So I basically, what I did was I put in months all the way to December and all the way back to July. And mostly I was just thinking, you know, if you guys wanted to add more months, then you could do that on your own. But this will give you at least a template so you can copy and paste and set everything up. So it's set up right now. You should be able to, I hope, figure out how to add more months if you wanted to move on into January or beyond. So, but yeah, this is what I built, and I use it, and I like it, and I think it does help me to get a better view of what is actually happening with my money, and I will get it to you for free. Just like I said, send me an email, panfriedpie@gmail.com, and I will ship a copy out your way. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Hopefully I'm going to be getting some more videos out here as soon as I can. A lot more with Microsoft Excel. I might get into some VBA because I'm trying to learn that, and maybe we can all just learn it together. So thanks for watching. Hit that subscribe button, like this video, make a comment, send me an email, do what you do, and enjoy the rest of your day. All right, I'll see you next time, YouTubers.